Hi everyone, very good morning to all of you over here. So yes everyone, welcome to the live session on Unacademy Computer Science YouTube channel. We'll be starting in for today. So first of all, let me know how are you all doing, guys. Until that time, let me just open in your chats. Yeah, so hi everyone, very good morning. How are you all doing, guys? Just let me know in the chat box everyone, how are you people doing, how is everything going at your end, and yeah, I wish you all a very happy Choti Diwali even for today. Hi great to hear that, very good to hear that. What about the rest all of you guys? I understand it's a very bit morning maybe because you might have your holidays also from your colleges. So it might be a little morning, early morning for you. But yeah, I guess this is the best time for doing the live sessions, and for the complete day you get free and you can just do in your own studies and maybe give some time to the festival too, right? So yeah, that's the thing. Great. So let me start with this PPT first of all for you to get in like what it is all about, right? So for the GATE, CS and IT, recently you are having the offer which is going on, which I told you, right? Where you can save up to 50% off onto your CS and IT subscriptions with up to your 4 months of free extensions, right? So what do you have to do? You can join the Brahmas Plus batch over here, right, for your GATE 2024, which was starting on 9th of November. So it means it already started that on 9th of November. Now just it's the time key, if you still want to enroll into that, if you still want to have this particular course, you can just contact 8585858585 and surely you can just have a word with them and they will let you know about the current batches which are going on. Maybe if there is any upcoming batch, you'll be notified about the same, right? So again, there are two kinds of subscriptions which you can take in, okay? The very first subscription is your Plus and the second one is your Iconic, right? So duration for both are same, plus 6 plus 1 free months, 12 plus 2 free months, 15 plus 3 free months and 24 plus 4 free months, right? These are the durations for your Plus and the Iconic, both of the batches, right? What do you have to do? You will just have to give 50% of the amount which is right away, and just simply you just like here what you have to pay, 23,199. The real price is 35,332, right? So you completely save over 34% or say 43%, 48%, 47%. So accordingly you are having different numbers which you can save it, right? Talking about the Iconic, so you are having 6 plus 1 free months, 12 plus 2 free months, 15 plus 3 free months, 24 plus 4 free months. So yeah, these are the durations too where you are having up the same, and according to these only you can take up the courses of your choice, right? As the festive offer is right away going on, I told you that you can save up to 50% off onto your CS and IT subscriptions over here. So with your 4 months of free extension also, right? So what do you get about the benefits over here? So the Plus and the Iconic, between the Plus and the Iconic, right? So for the Plus benefits, you have the Plus as well in the Iconic as well. In both of these subscriptions, you have the Plus benefits. Talking about your high quality printed notes, you do not get it on the Plus subscriptions, but yeah, you get it on the Iconic subscriptions. Very good morning, Timon. Very good morning. Talking about one-on-one live mentorship, you do not get it on Plus, but you get it onto the Iconic. Talking about your customized doubt solving, you do not get it on Plus, but you get it on Iconic, right? And here are the discounted price for your Plus and for your Iconic batches too, right? So accordingly, you can just choose out what to take, which to take, right? And further you can just go ahead and if you just want, you can purely take that subscriptions as well over here for your CS and IT GATE 2024, right? Again, if you have to have any queries, any details you want, you can always reach out to 8585858585 and surely you can reach out to over here, okay? Next is for the Brahmas Plus batch for the GATE 2024, right? So it already started on 9th of November, right? Language is Hindi plus English. Okay, the stream is gonna be the CS. Fine. So it has been started with the orientation and strategy session. So that was the session with which it has completely started up. Okay. Moving further, if you are looking for the GATE DS and AI 2024, so for that the batches were already started previously only, right? On 7th of September the batches were started, and on 15th of September it was started again. So again the language was Hindi plus English. It was the batch number B, which started on 15th. So right there you were having a lot of features, right? You are having the access to live and recorded courses from your top educators for completing every coverage of syllabus with strategies, tips, tricks, practice, questions, numerical problems, detailed explanations of concepts, everything. And classes will be conducted in Hindi and English, and the accompanying notes will be provided in English only, right? Yes, these all things you get in over there. And for more details, you just have to reach out 8585858585, and surely you can just still, if you just want to have any batches, maybe enroll into any batches, you can surely go ahead, right? So what are the features of the Plus? So the Plus features includes your raise a hand feature, class handouts feature, in-class polls, daily practice problems, educator community, learn live from the comfort of your home, study material you get in the PDF format, unlimited access to all the courses, and the top educators of India on one platform. This is all what you get onto your as a Plus feature, right? So surely you can just go ahead and maybe take this subscriptions and just enjoy all of these features which you're getting. So nothing can stop you from chasing your great CS and IT dream. So you can just get started with a no cost EMIs and 0% interest onto a loan for as low as ₹3,599 per month, right? So you get the approval in 2 hours, you get the minimum paperwork, and you get the flexible tenures too, right? And the terms and conditions are as well applied. So you can just call always on the same number which I have been repeating, and you can just get out all the details for the same, right? And congratulations to all of these people who already cracked GATE 2023. So sure, you can also be the one among these very soon if you are going to follow all of the things which I am telling, which you are getting onto the platform learning, completely focusing over the same, attending live lectures every day. So if all of these measures have been taken care of, you will surely be the one very soon, right? So yeah, that was what all I had in for your introduction. Now let's start with our topic for today. First of all, let me know everyone, how are you doing and how many of you are here? Just drop me a hi in the chat box, guys. If you are here, just drop me a hi or hello or maybe whatever you just wish out, so that I get to know you are here. Okay, Raman, very good to hear that. I know that it's very early morning, guys, maybe for you because you might have your college holidays going on. I understand that particular thing, but what I thought, if you will just attend up these lectures in the early morning, you will be completely free for the whole day, right? So you can just enjoy up your time over there, or maybe just study as well onto your own, right? These all things. It's fine. So our today's topic of discussion will be binary search. Yesterday we learned about linear search, like what is the linear search and what exactly we have in the linear search, how to perform that, the practical implementation, how to write the code for the linear structure, how do you do the things, what are the drawbacks too. So yeah, we learned everything yesterday, right? So for today we are having up the binary search as an option to go ahead with and work for the same, right? Okay, so one minute. Okay, great. So talking about this algorithm, so this search algorithm, that is a binary search, right? This particular search algorithm, it takes advantage of a collection of elements that is already stored by ignoring half the element, just one comparison. Okay. Now see what it does. No, God, this is not maths. This is we are learning the DSA with the help of Python programming language, data structures and algorithms. Okay, now see what happens in the binary. Now see what is the binary search, right? In binary search what happens ki now in binary search it compares the element in two halves. Okay, first half goes ki what is being done, the very first condition of the binary search is that your complete array list, whatever you're taking, it should be sorted. Okay, sorted means it should be present in ascending order. Okay, it should be present in ascending order. Hi Vansh, very good morning. It should be present in the ascending order, the very first condition, right? Once it has been present in the ascending order, what it does, whatever will be the middle element, whatever will be the middle element, it will compare your, let's say I want to find the number and that number I have stored in a variable which is x, right? Right, Demon, true, absolutely right. So, yeah, I was saying ki, let's say I want to find a number which is stored in the value which is x. I want to find the position of a number and that number I stored in the variable which is x, right? So, what I would do, I would just first of all find up the middle element. I just find the middle element of my complete list. Now, I would just try to compare, is my element which I want to search, the element which I want to search, is that greater than my middle element or less than my middle element? I will try to find the element, the number which I have to find the position of, is it greater than the middle element or is it less than the middle element, right? If I find it is greater than the middle element, so into that particular case what I would do, I would just try to find the number onto the right hand side, just on the right hand side of my middle number. And if I see that if that particular number which I have to find, if it is smaller than the middle number, right, then I will search it onto the left hand side of my middle element, right? That is it particularly, right? We just have to figure out that do I have to go right hand side or do I have to go left hand side? Okay. Okay, Rohit. Is it descending also? No, Rohit, we just try to sort it in the ascending order only. Okay, we try to sort it in the ascending order. Right. So yeah, that is only what you just do in the binary search algorithm. It is as a very simple kind of algorithm as a linear search. Just sort in the array, find the middle element. Now compare is the number which you want to find, if it is greater than the middle element or less than the middle element, right? Yeah. If it is greater than the middle element, it will lie onto the right hand side. If it is less than the middle element, it will lie onto the left hand side. That is it. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just take you to the Google Colab once, just to give me a minute. And I'll just show you a use case, then I will give you the practical implementation too for this particular one. Okay, just give me a minute. And till the time I request guys, you all also just try opening up your Google Colab notebooks and just try opening up a new notebook so that we can just do the stuffs. And hope you are writing up whatever I am telling onto a notebook and onto a notebook, right? So I'll just connect it. Okay, fine. Perfect. So I would just even put the heading too. Just give me a minute, okay? Very good morning, Rakesh. Very good morning. Okay, this is the binary search, right? So let's say I have this element which is x. Okay, first let's declare a list. Okay, I would just, let's say I have a list and that list is 9, 2, 5, 1, 7, 3, 6. Okay, I'll put a comma. Right, let's say this is a list which we are having. Now what I would do, first of all, I would sort it in ascending order. The very first thing that I will do for my list is sorting it in the ascending order, right? Proceeding in. Now once it has been sorted, so what I would get the list which is 1, 3, no, we have 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, then you have 6, then you have 7, and then you are having 9, right? Okay, 1 second. Right, like this you are having the ascending list complete. Okay, this way. Now I would just try to find what's the middle element. So how do you find the middle element? You just do you just calculate the total number over here, right, and just do the by 2, right? So that's the thing. So, or even you can just do last plus first divided by 2. You will just get the middle element. So for me, my mid value is over here is 5, right? That's the middle value which you are having, which is 5. Now see, I would just say, let's say my value for the x which I want to find is 9. Fine. Now what I would do, I would compare, is my middle value greater than x or less than x. I would just try to put the condition if mid greater than x, or kind of my first condition will be if mid is greater than x. So in that particular case, I will try to apply up a loop in which it should move in from the position, it will move in onto the right hand side of my middle element, right? So if this condition satisfies, I will just give a loop that will go to the right, goes to the right side, right? That's the one thing which we have in. Right? Next, what will I have? Next will be going if the first condition doesn't satisfy. So my second condition will be that the mid value is less than x. Right? It means the middle value is less than, okay, 1 second. If my middle value is greater than x, okay, it will go on the right hand, not right hand side. Right? If my middle value, this middle value which I am having, if it is greater than x, right? If it is greater than x, it will go to the left hand side, okay? Just now remember, it will go to the left hand side. And now if my middle value, or if the value for my x, right, if that is greater than the mid, if it is greater than the mid, so it will goes to the right side, right? That's just, it is done. And then what it will do, it will just find the position for my value for the x and it will result me the output. This is a kind of a like how the mechanism of this binary search algorithm exactly works out. This is the mechanism for the binary search algorithm to work out. Fine, just you have a list, write down which value you want to find, sort that particular list in the ascending order, sorted, then find the middle element with the, maybe you can just use the function left, or maybe the first and the last element divided by 2. You will get the middle element, okay? I will just write as well over here. First plus last divided by 2. You can just do this to find the middle element, fine? Then just go with the comparison. If the middle value greater than x, it will be onto the left hand side, your number will be on the left hand side, and if the value for the middle is less than x, then go to the right hand side, right? In this very simple. Just you have to go in both of the positions. Wherever your middle condition, see, it all depends on the middle value which you have in. Wherever it takes you, go to that side, search for the elements, and you will just get in the respective element, and even the index for that element will be displayed to you, right? That is the whole scenario how this particular thing will be working. This is the whole scenario how the binary search exactly works. First of all, let me everyone, am I clear with this thing to all of you that how a binary search works? What's the method for a binary search algorithm to work out? Am I clear with that, everyone? Just give me a quick confirmation, guys, so that we can proceed in, everyone. Okay, Demon. What about rest of you guys? Just get me a quick confirmation. Are we clear? Okay, Shalzik, fine guys. Okay, so let's do one thing. Now let's quickly proceed in, and I would just try to maybe help you out that how you'll be writing up a code for the binary search into your Python programming language. Let's proceed in with the same, and let's do and maybe write a code as well for the same, so that it helps us to understand how is the whole thing working. Okay, now see, we are having two methods. Okay, we in Complete are having two methods for writing up your programs. Okay, the very first one is your iterative method, and second one is your recursive method, right? Two complete methods we are having. So let's see both of those. Let's try to write the program for both of those methods, and let's see how are those working for us. Okay. Okay, so the very first I am going to use the recursive method. Sorry, iterative. I'll tell you what is iterative method. To iterative method where we use up the iterations, where we use up the loops for writing out our program. Okay, fine. I would just very first of all make a function def binary search. Write my very first function which I wanted to make, and inside I would pass, let's say, I would take an list, my underscore list. Okay, I would take a variable x, that is my value which I want to find. I would take one variable as a low and one variable as a high, because what it will low and high, what will they do? They will help me to first of all get in the middle element, and then they will simply help me to even compare the middle element from my other elements, right? That is what they will help me to do. Fine, let's go inside. Now my very first condition, while condition I would just apply, while low is less than equal to high. Okay, I would just explain you from this. Okay, I will just explain you from this that how will this completely work out. Okay, as of now we are assuming I am going to give this particular maybe a sorted array, right? I am just assuming that for now. Fine. So into this particular list, which you are working here, the low value is going to be the 1 and the high value will be 9. So low means the very lowest value, high means the very highest value in my whole list, right? So till the time the value for low is less than or equal to the high, right? My very first condition. I would first of all go and find my middle element, right? So middle is equal to, I would just do low plus, right? I would just put the condition high minus low, high minus low. And I will just do it by divided by 2. Now see, what's this condition which I have applied? What I did, I simply added low plus high minus low, right? So high minus low, it means what it will be, low plus, right? Low value is, let's say 1 plus. High minus low, it means 9 minus 1, right? That is 8. So 8 plus 1, that is 9, and 9 double slash 2. Double slash 2, what it will do, it will just not, let's say here, if I do 9 double slash 2, so my answer will be 4.5, but it will help me to remove 0.5, and we would just get, okay, the value for the same is 4. The middle element over here is 4. Whatever I am saying, just try to listen that very, very, very clearly, because this is quite a little different kind of a logic which I am trying to explain you. Fine. I will just explain. Mid is equal to low plus high minus low by 2. If I have to find a middle element, what I would do, low is 1. The value for my low is, let's say here 1. I would put the bracket. Then what do we have? We are having high minus low. 9 minus 1, we are having 8. Right? Double slash 2. Right? Now what will be done? Here, if I mid is equal to low plus high minus low by 2. Yeah, right. Now see, according to BODMAS rule, what will be done? Division, this particular division will be done first, right? So 8 divided by 2, that is my value will be, what will be the value? 4. So 1 plus 4. And what I would get over here as 5. Fine. So this is what is the result I would be getting up over here. Fine. And now don't confuse in that condition which I had put down for you over here. Fine. Just remember what I am trying to do. Great. So this condition has been applied up. Moving downside, my conditions will start now. So if my underscore list, in the bracket, I would use my mid element, okay? If this is equal to x, my very first condition, I would put 3 conditions. If my middle element is equal to the value of x, second, if it is greater than, and third, if it is less than. 3 conditions I'll put in, right? If my middle value is equal to the x value, then what I would do, I would simply return my mid value. That is it. Elif, second condition. If my list, the middle element of my list, now if that is less than x, if it is less than x, then I would just do low is equal to mid plus 1. It means that low is equal to mid plus 1. Whatever will be my value for the low, I would just do low is equal to middle plus 1. It means the middle element plus 1 element. Right? Because in this case, my list, this particular, my middle value is less than my x value. Right? So if my middle value is less than the value for the x, so in that case, obviously it's gonna go to be the right hand side. So I'm just doing the plus over here. Else, what I would do, one second. Else, I would just write that high is equal to mid minus 1. So in that case, my condition will be that my middle value is greater than x. And if my middle value is greater than x, it will go to the left hand side. Right? And over here, coming outside my while loop, I would just return up over here minus 1. Right? Now see, this is just in my function of the program which I have written. My function I declared, and inside that function I just simply wrote what values do I want, what are the things which I am having, and how this my lower and higher conditions will go. Just confirm me everyone, are you clear up till this particular place first of all? Ayush Kumama, what's the difference in this one? 1 second, I'm not able to read your chat. 1 second. Yeah, this one, and mid is equal to low plus high double slash 2. Both are same, right? Yeah, Ayush, see, absolutely, yeah, these are same. But you know what happens in some conditions? this particular double slash, it really helps you out a lot in some of the conditions. See, whenever you are having up a number, you just want to find the maybe element over there, right? So in that respective case, what happens, the double slash is kind of a divide operator only, right? It is a divide operator only in the Python. So you can use any of those, right? You can just use any of these operators for finding out the division of the value, not a worry, right? Absolutely, slash or double slash, any of these you can just use out. Okay, fine, Lemon. Fine, now let's proceed, and if you people are clear with the same, let's go ahead. Now it's a time for declaring in my list and everything. So I would just do my underscore list. And as of now, I am just taking up a list which is already sorted. Fine. So I'll start with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. I'm just taking this list as of now. Getting down. I would declare that which value do I have to find. So I'll just take the value for my x and I want to find the position for, let's say, 7. Okay. That's it. I would make a new variable as a res. That will be my result variable, and here I am going to call in my function. So B, I guess B was capital for binary search, yeah. So binary search, right? So res is equal to binary search for the same. And in the bracket, you will just get my underscore list as my first variable, right? Then you will just get the x over here, fine. After that, what was there? Low and the high, right? So low as of now, I'm just simply putting as 0 because it will automatically start from that position and count that what's the lower value, right? And for the high, I'm just doing length of my list minus 1. Length of my list minus 1. So what it will do, it will start from the position 0. It will start taking up all of the numbers. It will go till the complete list of my length and less than 1 position because we are starting from 0. Okay? This will give me the high and the low values. Now again my condition will start, right? So if